Hola, soy yo Vicky otra vez. It's me Vicky again. En el video de hoy vamos a mirar vocabulario de las Olympiadas. So we're going to look at the vocabulary of the Olympics. ¿Te gustan las Olympiadas? Do you enjoy the Olympics? A mí sí, pero es muy tarde. Eso es el problema. I mean, I love the Olympics, but of course it's on quite late at night, so I don't normally sit up to watch it. Maybe I have sat up and watched it when Usain Bolt, or if if there was something very special going on late at night, but not so far this year. I haven't. Anyway, digressing as usual. So let me know. Déjame saber si te gustan las Olympiadas or not. Let me know if you like the Olympics or not. Okay, so vamos a ver. So the actual Olympics themselves in Spanish are las Olympiadas. Okay, which I did hold up there, which I had actually spelt wrong, but it's las Olympiadas. Notice it's spelt with an I, not a Y, okay, in Spanish. So, something that we always want to win in the Olympics, algo que siempre queremos ganar en las Olimpiadas, son medallas. Yeah, la medalla. Medalla, medal is feminine, la medalla. That's what we're all looking for our teams, be it Team GB or if you're rooting for Spain or whatever country you come from. And of course, the best medalla that we can win is oro. Oro, that's gold. Medalla de oro. But we'd be quite happy if I was in the Olympics, if I even made it to the Olympics, I'd be happy. But I'd be certainly happy also with a medalla de plata. Plata, a silver medal. Okay, so silver is plata. They also use that for money a lot. So they say, oh, tienes algo de plata. Have you got any money? Okay, and then another similar word, but pronounced differently. So, of course, in English we say bronze because we don't pronounce every vowel. But in Spanish it's bronce, bronce for bronze. Now, the good thing, as you'll find as we go through this vocabulary, is a lot of these words are practically the same. In English or Spanish, they just might be pronounced differently. And of course, a lot of the sports are like Japanese, say, like Taekwondo. So the word is Japanese, so it is the same for in Spanish or English. Anyway, we'll see it as we go along. So what we're trying to do, obviously, all the athletes are trying to do is ganar. Everybody wants to win. Ganar is the verb to win. And it's also the verb to earn, as in earn money or earn a wage. So ganar is to gain, to win or to earn. We most certainly do not want to perder. We don't want to lose. In the Olympics, all the athletes, none of the athletes wants to lose. So perder is to lose. And talking of athletes, the word for athlete is either el or la, depending if it's a man or a woman. Atleta. So el atleta or la atleta. Number 9, each of those athletes will have a entrenador or una entrenadora, a coach. So it depends if it's a man or a woman, whether it doesn't seem to be showing up very well. El entrenador or la entrenadora. And each of those athletes will be part of el equipo, the team. So remember, a Q is pronounced like a K in Spanish. Not el equipo, el equipo, okay, the team. So let's have a look at some of the events. And as I say, as we go along, you'll find that some of them are very similar, if not identical, in both Spanish and English. Some are completely different, though, of course. Can't all be easy. So, track and field events is atletismo. Atletismo. So that follows on from the word for athlete earlier, atleta. And it's masculine. El atletismo. Nice easy one next. Do you like badminton? If you do, you're in luck, because it's exactly the same in Spanish. Badminton. But your stress is on the bad, because that's where the accent is. So badminton. Yeah. But basically, you could just say it the same as you do in English. One that is different, baloncesto, for basketball. But literally, that is ball baskets. Hope that doesn't come over as rude. But ballon is ball and cesto is basket. So it's sort of the other way around. So instead of basketball, it's ball basket. Baloncesto. Or maybe you like handball. Again, the other way round. Ball hand. Balon mano for handball. Balon mano. Or maybe you like, as I do, and I shouldn't, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, but I do quite like it. Boxing is el boxeo. El boxeo for boxing. A sport very, 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 muy popular aquí en España, as you'll know if you live in Spain and you try and go out in your car on any Sunday morning, or is el ciclismo. Yeah, cycling, very popular sport in Spain. Of course, they've got the weather for it. Well, if they go out early in the summer, you won't want to go out in the afternoon. El ciclismo, cycling. Another sport, of course, a lot of these sports we've got the weather for here in Spain that maybe we don't have in the UK so much, but they're still very popular, is golf. El golf. So how much easier could that be? Now, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But the one thing you have got to be careful of with golf is the sport. Yeah, el golf. And it'd be very tempting for us to describe a person who plays golf as a golfer. That's what we call them. But in Spanish, golfer means something completely different. It's not a nice word to describe someone as. A golfer or a golfer is a man or a woman of loose reputation, let's say. So a golfer would be a man and a golfer would be a woman. So don't be calling people golfers or golfers, because so if you're describing a person who plays golf, it's a golfista. Golfista, not golfer. No, muy malo. Another nice easy sport, el hockey. So we just don't pronounce the H. El hockey. So of course in English it's hockey. One that we're doing quite well with, Team GB are doing well with anyway, la natación, swimming. So it's la natación. And a little hint, any word in Spanish that ends in ion is always, without exception, feminine. So then we've got ice skating. El patinaje. I do like the ice skating. I don't know who we've got represented, Team GB have got representing us this time. I think with COVID and everything, I think it's been a shame really, because these Olympics, obviously they're not the same as Olympics normally are. But I think there's momentum growing. I think, you know, people have been so sort of fed up after COVID, and it must be awful for those athletes because they didn't really know until the very last minute, even if there was going to be an Olympics or not. So, yeah, maybe we'll get to see some good ice skating or patinaje. Another one that's completely different is el remo, which is rowing. So el remo, very different word. Another sport we're doing quite well in Team GB, Equipo GB or Gran Bretaña, Equipo Gran Bretaña, en los saltos. saltos literally jumps, the jumps. But this is what they use for diving. Los saltos. We didn't do so well. Well, Andy Murray unfortunately had to pull out of the singles anyway in tennis. But this is a nice, easy word, el tenis. Just pronounced slightly differently, only one N, but I mean, you couldn't go wrong really with that word. And another one even easier, as I say, to be honest, I was struggling to spell it at all, where English or Spanish. Taekwondo, I thought it was taekwondo, but anyway, there you go. It just shows you never write these words down so you don't know how they're spelled, but it's exactly the same in Spanish. El taekwondo. Now, these are different. If we're talking about the shooting, it's tiro. Yeah, that's just shooting. But if it's archery, yeah, tiro con arco. So an arco obviously is an arch. So that's literally shooting with an arch or a bow, because it's the same word for bow. So tiro for shooting and tiro con arco for archery. Two nice easy words. Pentalon and triathlon, virtually identical to pentathlon and triathlon. No H's in there though, because you know they don't do these silent letters in Spanish. So it's pentalon, triathlon. And following on from tennis that we had earlier, we've got tenis de mesa, or tennis of the table, as opposed to table tennis. So again, the other way around, if you like. We can't say the wrong way round, because who knows, there is no right way round, they're just different ways round. El tenis de mesa. This one I always find quite interesting, because Bella, which is sailing, la bella, Bella is also a candle, so I'm not really quite sure how that all fits in. But anyway, that's how we say sailing in Spanish, la bella. Nice easy one next. Water polo, water polo, I suppose they pronounce water polo. They pronounce it differently, but it's the same. And this one is pronounced the same but spelt differently, so it's interesting, isn't it? Volleyball, 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 or volleyball de playa, or not even de playa, just volleyball, God, I don't know which language I'm speaking, put my teeth in. Volleyball playa, yeah, beach volleyball. So again, the different way around, to we say beach volleyball, they say volleyball beach. Okay, volleyball playa. And a new sport this year for the Olympics, see how that goes, which is surf. So in English we say surfing. In Spanish it's el surf, without the ing. Nice easy one next. The pronunciation, so they don't really do the j sounds in Spanish. So el judo, I think they would probably say, rather than judo. Oops, dropped that on the floor, never mind. And the last one, very easy, el karate, karate. So they're my favourites, the ones that aren't pronounced any differently. Okay, vale, well, disfruta las Olympiadas, enjoy the Olympics. If there's any sports I've missed that you want to point out to me in comments that maybe you like and I haven't included them in this list, because it was quite a long list, so I just sort of condensed it, let's say. So yeah, let's hope Team GB o Equipo GB y Team España. Es que yo vivo en España y soy de Bretaña. So I live in Spain and I'm from Britain. So those are the two teams, if you like, I'm supporting. Maybe you live in a different country and you're supporting a different team. Please let me know and let me know how they're doing. Okay, vale. So ya está. If you found the video useful, please, if you want to, give me the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already and you would like to, it's free, completely free. It doesn't cost anything. Just those thumbs up and subscribe are free ways you can help me. That's all. Get more views on my channel and the YouTube algorithms that are very mysterious. Apparently they work better the more likes or subscribes you have. So, and then it leads to more people watching. That's all. So also you'll get notification then. I think there's a bell that you have to press for, but I don't know if it just notifies you. I don't know. I'm not the most technical person in the world, but if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. If you don't mind subscribing, I'll be eternally grateful. But the most important thing that you can do for me is cuídate, look after yourself. That's the most important thing. And que tu Dios vaya contigo y te veo muy pronto en el próximo video. Vale, muchas gracias. Hasta luego.